Hey there, nerds. Jim here, and I just want to talk a little bit about Kevin Smith. We're huge fans of his work, all the way back to the beginning with Clerks. I'm a huge fan of Clerks. I remember when that came out, seeing it. It was really groundbreaking at the time, because independent film was way different back then. So it was really, really groundbreaking. And one of my favorite films of all time is Dogma. I think the work and the storytelling that went into that film is amazing. And I'm even a sucker for Jersey Girl. I have a daughter of my own, so I see that relationship, and it gets me every time. I know a lot of people hate that, but I really enjoy Jersey Girl. I'm not the biggest fan of some of his most recent work. Cop Out was alright. I didn't even really like Clerks 2, not nearly as much as I like the original. But I like Kevin Smith, and I really like his speeches that he gives up and the smodcast that he does. I really enjoy just hearing him talk. He's amazing. He always has a great story to tell. I don't know how he does that, but he always has a great story to tell. It's just fantastic. Well, as we all know, he has talked about retiring or getting out of film. But if you've watched any of his more recent films, his more recent stand-ups where he's talking about, his history and what he wants to do with film, I think you can get an inkling that this was coming about. He's wrapping up Tusk, which is a horror film that he's working on, very, very low budget. And he's going to jump from that right into Clerks 3. Now, a while back, in fact, this was NAB, I want to say it was 2012, we interviewed Kevin, and he had talked about how the hockey movie was going to be his last one. So he keeps making more and more films, which I'm fine with. But one of the things he talks about is he's making more films because these are films he and only he can make. He loves the films, he loves his filmography that he has, but he realizes that some of those films within that, anybody could make. They're not special, they're not unique to Kevin Smith. So what he's talking about is he's going to go back and make his films, meaning the Clerks, the Mallrats, the Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, the Chasing Amy's, the Dogmas, which I think is terribly exciting. I'm glad to hear this. I really enjoy Kevin Smith. I enjoy what he does. And it seems as though he's finding himself again. Maybe he got caught up in doing things that he felt like he should be doing or was supposed to be doing. And now he's kind of like, well, whatever, dude. I'm Kevin Smith. This is what I'm going to do. And it looks like he's doing ultra low budget films. In fact, some of them he's like, I don't even know how I'm going to do this, because he's talking about the rapture and Jesus Christ, and nobody's going to want to make this film, which means he's going to have a tough time getting distribution. But at the same time, ultra low budget, this is what he wants to do. This is what he has a passion for. Fantastic. I'm all there. I want to see these things. I think Kevin Smith is one of the greatest filmmakers of our generation. And to hear that he wants to get back to his roots, I think that's fantastic. In his the last video I saw him do, again, I don't remember the name of it. It was on Netflix. But what I love is he talks about surrounding himself with more people that say, why not? As opposed to, why? Well, Kevin Smith is getting back to his roots, doing his filmmaking. Why not?